Alright, well, we're back, and I guess we're supposed to go talk to Threedogs. So, let's head over there. World map.
If you're looking for Threedog, he's upstairs.
I know. Oops, wrong button.
This place gives me the creeps.
Well, what do you expect for? Oh, there you are.
Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns. Hey, you're the one who deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny.
Tyranny?
Now, GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad. Whoa now, dry your eyes. A promise is a promise, and I will provide. When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry. You've never heard of Rivet City? Wow. Just wow. Well, a whole bunch of people got together and turned a beached aircraft carrier into a town. Pretty cool, huh? Just follow the river south from here. There's no way you can miss it.
How's things now that the power's
I
back?
can't even tell you the love I'm getting from the wasteland. Ever since GNR started singing again, the guys downstairs told me that more people than ever are tuning in. It's all I ever wanted. Threedogs seen it all. The capital wasteland at its ugliest. People killed for scraps of food, wounded children wandering aimlessly. Some seriously fucked up shit. If it wasn't for the good fight, I think I would have gone crazy by now. Why candy coat the news when the world is in danger? People like the Enclave would have you believe everything is calm and totally under control. They're lying. Hell, President Eden goes around spreading peace, love, and government, but no one even knows how old that Enclave signal really is. People need to hear the truth. It's a harsh world. We've got to work together to make it better, not wait for Uncle Sam to ride in and save the day. You've got to understand, if I die, so does the voice of the people. I can't take that risk. Your idea of saving the world means combing through the rubble and using a gun. I use my voice. We're two sides of the same coin. If you think always being a target of your enemies is safe, then you got a funny way of looking at things.
Well, my enemies come to me and I kill them, they're no longer my enemies, so yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm going to look at it.
Parents? Ha! I was born from the sun and have sand in my veins. Ha ha! Just messing with you. My parents were very cool. They preached all about the haters and their bullshit, how to tell the propaganda from the real deal. Okay, go for it. Without this place, DC would be filled with that crap the Enclave keeps shoveling out of their radio station and festering with muties. Someone's gotta tell the Wastelanders what time it is, and Threedog is the one to do it. No one knows what Eden and his horsemen of the apocalypse are up to, but you can be sure it isn't in the common man's best interest. Anytime you need a place to crash, duck in here. Be glad to provide.
Now what do I want to put in it? Okay. Laser pistol, blah blah blah. Size matters. No, no, nope, no, 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 no. Let's throw it into points for that so we can carry more. We gotta go to a rusty boat. First, let's see if I have anything to heal up because it's been a while and I forgot. You. It's a good thing we have map locations. Like apparently this one. Way up.
Over here.
Help him? You owe me bullets, dude.
What do you need?
Bullets. Lots and lots of bullets. Bullets are my friends.
A few odds and ends.
I'll take that. God, this guy really doesn't have very much, does he?
Thanks.
You're a
Bye.
horrible scavenger. Bet if I killed him and the dog and the Brahmin, I would have gotten a whole lot more.
Another day in the wasteland.
Yeah, tell me about it. Stupid ammo reload bit. Use it all up. Now that guy doesn't give me anything free, and I. You know, considering the fact that it's supposed to be pitch black out, it's surprisingly bright out. I heard the Twinkie obsession, jeez. We'll deal with this later. Exploring an old building that could be crumbling. Yeah, it doesn't sound safe. But old building that could be crumbling that's barricaded. Now that's interesting. What now? Mess with the best, die like the rest. I'll take that, this, and this. Yeah, get back up. I got something for you to carry,
Yeah?
pack mule.
Have a look.
Okay.
What you need?
For you to carry things and not complain.
Have a look.
Where these Enclave guys keep coming from?
Killing time.
Well.
I'm alright. You?
Should have run a different direction there, bud. Wow, what kind of freakiness is that? Look for anything that's useful, that's not drugs and alcohol. Oh wait, I'm asking somebody who's useless to look for something that's not useless. Great.
What do you need?
I need
Everything.
supplies, so give me supply. Oh, jeez, what is up with these guys not having anything? Okay, well, at least that's useful.
Another satisfied customer.
I'm
Later.
not satisfied. You only have one thing I needed. Go away. Get better stuff.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be out of ammo with this thing shortly. Or not. I like the or not part.
Heads up.
Oh, they're using like guns, man. Ah, no more bullets. Wow. Oh man, she made this guy's ragdoll. Alright, minigun repair store. You made me use all my bullets. Okay, maybe I should, I don't know, start throwing points into the whole lockpicking thing. It almost, if the door was a bit bigger, it might look like you can get into this building. But when you're as tall as the doorway is, it must mean that some really small people worked in this building. Like really, really small people. A vending machine! Oh, but I can't access it. That's so sad. Huh. Surely nothing can go wrong over here. Surely. Sneak time. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Oh, there's a guy up there with a minigun. Say what now? Coast is clear, right? Huh. Don't know whether to be thankful. Whoa, I pretty much screwed that up.
What? Who? You mean, are you for real? I'm safe?
No.
I need to get out of here. Here, take these supplies. It's all I have, but they'll only slow me down. Okay, if you say...
I'm just an illusion of your own sick, twisted imagination here to free you from, I don't know, whatever horrible fate you believe you're going to be having. Whatever. Oh. And go, no, that's not a shortcut. I've always wanted to try that. You're an idiot, aren't you? You're just looking to die. Hold the line!
Heads up.
Bullets hurt you now. Please get the loot. And you are a horrible survivor. Seriously, how do these people last so long?
Oh, thank God. Someone knew. I need water, please. Water.
Water?
You mean... You don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything.
I want your soul.
I can just have it for free?
No, for your soul. Give me your soul and then you get the water.
Water. Oh, precious water. Thank you. You're a saint.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Wait, you guys have power? I guess all those lights would say yes.
Hold it right there.
Don't point that at me.
State your business in Rivet City.
Fun and games, booze, I don't know. What do you want me to say?
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information. Go on up, then. She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean, you hear me?
Sure.
I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. Carry on, then.
Yeah. Let's see. Common room, church, science lab, right? Guess it's this way still. It's the science lab!
One of you glorified test tube jockeys can assist me. For the most advanced scientific center in the capital wasteland, I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Bobblehead.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered.
And you look like a
Are you by
old
any chance
jackass.
for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. Ah, a woman of action. I knew I picked the right person for the job.
No, I just want you to shut
Let
up.
me be clear. You won't be looking for a lost puppy or family heirloom. You'll be searching for an android. Do you know what an android is? No, I imagine you don't.
Yeah,
You see,
it's a
we've moved
robot
beyond those
that's designed to
primitive
look
buckets you
human
call
and act human.
robots and have created artificial intelligence. Sentient machines. Artificial persons that think and feel what we program them to. Occasionally their programming miscalculates. They get confused and wander off. Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically. Like I've said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
You're a jerk, and I hope you drowned or die or something like that. I really don't care about your health.
Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life. Wipe away all memory, all guilt. Trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
Why would an android feel guilt? Come on, Zero. Why aren't you telling me?
By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now?
Okay, so the others have escaped. Why are you coming after this one?
This particular android, designation A321, is different. Special. The most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. Ah, but A321? It will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable.
So much dialogue for this guy. What the?
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished. Looks to me like a giant boat ran aground and a bunch of savages moved in. History lesson over.
Morning.
You're not who I want to talk to.
Hey there.
You're also
Hey
not who
there.
I want to talk to. Wait, what?
What do you want?
Are you hiding from that guy over behind this?
Look,
computer?
this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Kicking butt and taking names, killing things that cross my path and piss me off. I don't know. What do you do in the Wasteland?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Horrible things happened. People started dying. I had to shoot my way out of the vault, kill guards. You know, the horrible, horrible things after he left.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is the old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Wow, anyone watching this could probably get seasick with this bobbing around.
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again. Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
Shit happens.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. Okay. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors or your chasing after him. I'm sorry.
77%.
I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make things easier for you. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Have you tried, I don't know, not trying to do all the water in one shot?
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Or, I don't know, systematically kept scaling up a little bit till you got to that size? Just thinking.
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier. I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days. Good luck finding...
Geez, she hasn't changed much. Bits and pieces. She's definitely still got a thing for Dad. Oh no, I mean, I don't think so. I was too young to understand at the time, but I knew there was something funny about the way she acted around him. No, I don't think so. You gotta understand, him and Mum... Well, let's just say I don't have a single bad memory about the two of them. I wish you could have known her. I wish the four of us could have lived together in the vault, but then... It was her death that sparked the move, so I guess if she was still alive, we'd still be in Rivet City. Lots of stuff. I think in the end, he just felt better about getting away from everything that reminded him of Mum. She was calm, joyful, inspired, patient. Something about her just always made you feel like everything was okay. She was. Mum and Dad were always in high spirits, but, well, there was always this sense of foreboding. Now I've gone and depressed myself. Let's just get moving, okay? I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I could swear we're getting closer.
Good luck finding your father.
Thanks.
Hey there.
Everything looks okay here.
What's over? Oh. Energy cells. Oh, flamer fuel. I like that. I like causing fire. But mostly, I like the jet. Alley-oop. Thanks for letting me reload.
Slow down.
Dirty water.
Ah! Fucker got me.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lee. Oh no, 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 no!
What's up? Fucker got me. What's up? Ah, shit, that hurt.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
You're old.
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. I know lots of things, but you've got no idea about most of them. Now, get going before I stop talking and start shooting. What? Like I care what you savages read. Shove off and leave an old man to rest in peace. Don't let your guard down. Not a good idea.
No key. She's still fighting those things? Maybe he's got a key up here?
Good to see you.
Is it really?
Shit, that hurt.
Oh, that's a new one. So I think I'm gonna end it here, and next time we're gonna find out the history of Rivet City. So, see you then. Take care.